I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This has to be the worst Queendom puzzle episode yet. Yes, worse than the recap episode even. At least the recap episode you can just ignore unless you just got into the show and can't be bothered to watch the rest. But this one, I'll be honest, I did struggle to hold back tears by the end. I'm also trying to do this super fast because it's 10:30 p.m. and I have to be on a bus to a village 1.5 hour away by 7:45 a.m. and this is the one day so far that it's actually been quiet outside my hotel room, so apologies. I need this video to be less than 7 minutes long. So we start with words from the eliminated contestants, Jiwi, Sanga, Soyeon, Soon, and Cherin. We're then immediately thrown into the live portion of the episode. Before the performances, we're shown the process of balancing out the teams. IDGA team had 6 members, while Puzzlin had 7, and IDO had 8. Unlike other survival shows, this time a member wasn't kicked from IDO, but IDGA got to pick 3 total candidates from either of the teams to recruit. Their first choice was Nana from the IDO team, but she turned them down. Up next was Suyun from Puzzlin, but she decided to stick with her team. Finally, they campaigned for Ellie, and just as I predicted, Ellie chose to leave IDO, for exactly the reasons why I thought she would. She felt like she didn't fit in, she didn't like her rap position, and she didn't want the team to have to vote someone out. I'm gonna betray my editing style because, again, rushing since I'm on vacation and it takes me like 10 minutes to do one set. Thus, Puzzlin is made up of Rina, Uyeon, Miru, Kei, Jiwon, Sujin, and Suyun. IDO is Jiu, Nana, Yoni, Bora, Juri, Jihan, and Soa. And finally, IDGA is Dohwa, Fai, Yuki, Ellie, Yorum, Yen, and Huiso. Unlike other performance battles, this time the winner is decided by a live text vote instead of the on-site live audience. Puzzlin are first to perform and we rehash the main vocal drama, only for Jiwon to concede the position in favor of the sub-vocal 2 position, which is more of a center part. Sujin is also vying for the part, but honestly this whole section just felt like a last-ditch effort to get Jiwon more votes. For IDGA, the most memorable background was just that Fai decided to sacrifice the main vocal part to Ellie for the betterment of the team. IDO, however, had a lot more going on. Jiu, Nana, and Yoni all want sub-vocal 3, which is essentially the center part for this performance. Jiu immediately concedes to sub-vocal 4. I just think she doesn't like conflict. Nana and Yoni decided to audition for the part, and Nana received all but 1 vote, which I have to admit tracks. There's just a completely different energy and vibe when she performs it. Anyways, too little is too late when Mnet finally decided to give Bora back her kind and thoughtful edit by revealing that she was Yoni's 1 vote. She clarified that it was because she saw how much effort Yoni put into learning the choreo and practicing, and this is the girl Mnet wanted you to hate. Remember that. I gotta admit, something just makes me uncomfortable when it comes to the bridal imagery. It feels like it's definitely meant for a specific kind of viewer, and I am far from being one of them. It's at this point in the competition where I just have to admit that it all feels so inconsequential. Like, I just feel numb to the threat of elimination. I think it's both the sense of betrayal that we even have eliminations in the first place, and also I don't actually want any of them to have to debut in a group called L's Up. So IDGA takes home the win, and I just can't be mad. It was the most engaging performance to me, and I felt like the stage charisma was just off the charts. Ellie, Huiso, and Yuki were definitely my highlights, but it wasn't until the end of the performance that I remembered Yorum was in the team. She was just overpowered by members with more prominent parts. We're getting 2 new songs for the finale performances, both written and composed by Kenzie, one of SM's in-house producers and lyricists for over a decade. Because of that, both songs feel very SM coded. First is Billionaire, which sounds distinctly 2017 SM. It's like a mix of Coco Bop, Cherry Bomb, and the essence of Red Velvet. The other is Last Piece, which was co-produced with Moonshine. This song was made for aespa, you can't convince me otherwise. I'm going to spend the entire finale episode performance trying to pinpoint where Kwangyo was originally inserted into the lyrics. It could also be a reject from the Irene and Seulgi subunit's scrapped second album. Billionaire gathers Nana, Jihan, Uyeon, Jiwon, and Yoni. Last Piece is selected by Huiso, Ellie, Yorum, Kei, Yen, Juri, Jiu, Doa, Yuki, Suyun, Miru, Fai, Rina, Soa, and Bora. Yuki said she chose the song because the main rapper gets a center position, and it's like, duh, it was originally going to be Karina's part. 5 members of this team want the same part. Nana and Jihan have now been together in every single team performance. Talk about fate. Another bad part of Fate is it brings with it the elimination. The top 7 stays the same from the interim, with Nana, Huisa, Kei, Yorum, Yuki, and Yen all maintaining their spots while Yeonmi rises to replace Jihan. The elimination announcement strategy was so weird, with her announcing them by teams. In IDGA, Fai is eliminated, leaving Dohwa and Ellie safe. From Puzzlin, Rina, Miru, Sujin, and Jiwon are all eliminated, leaving Suyun and Uyeon safe, the biggest loss of any team. From IDO, Jiu, Jihan, and Juri are all safe, meaning Zoa and, most shocking of all, Bora have been eliminated. This is the single most evil elimination I have ever seen in my life. You can tell that no one in that room was expecting Bora to be sent home, and the reactions of all of the contestants was heartbreaking. Fai promises to keep working hard and promotes her upcoming single and movie. Rina also promises the same, and you can tune into Haikey's upcoming mini album on August 30th. It's called Soul Dreaming. I'm also considering starting a series of videos on TikTok doing a discography showcase for different groups, so let me know if any of you are interested. Miru will continue as a soloist, and this is where the breakdowns start. Jiwon and Sujin both start crying while saying their goodbyes, and all of the contestants look sad as well. After promising to continue to work hard and appreciating the chance to be on stage, all the contestants rush to comfort them, even Fai. Bora started crying during Jiwon's speech. It seems like Soa was expecting her elimination because she tried to put on a brave face, but it immediately fell when Bora's name was announced. Just look at Juri and Jiwoo's reactions and you can tell that all of the contestants know that this was Cherry Bullet and Weekly's last chance. And now all of the Cherry Bullet members have been eliminated. I am making assumptions, but I think Jiwoo genuinely feels like she's stealing their spot in the competition. She knows she wasn't sent there seriously, and she has a huge project that hasn't even finished revealing all the members to go back to. For Cherry Bullet and especially Weekly, this is a last-ditch effort to reverse their fortune. Weekly haven't had a comeback since When Para last year. Cherry Bullet have had more unannounced hiatuses than comebacks. I find it hard to continue to root for the show after these eliminations. It just feels like pure evil. I won't lie, I was genuinely about to start sobbing when the credits were rolling. Kei trying to wipe Bora's tears and Bora trying to laugh them off was my last straw. We need to stop these companies from destroying the dreams of talented young people.